So as you guys are aware, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is the game that everybody's looking forward to right now. A lot of people are talking about this game, and rightfully so. The developers come off as very based for the most part, or at least seem grounded in reality, and people are loving the idea of what this game represents. However, there is a recent rumor that has been essentially confirmed to be true that the game has been banned in Saudi Arabia. Now, people are asking, why the hell was this game banned in Saudi Arabia? Well, when you go a little bit further and dig a little bit, people are finding out that the reason why it was banned is for the reason why most of the games get banned over there, and that's for an unskippable gay cutscene. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is apparently going to feature gay cutscenes, whether it's prominent or whether it's little bit. Who really knows? We don't know. We haven't played the game. But ultimately, it's going to feature a gay cutscene that is rumored to be over 1 minute long, and it's unskippable, meaning you are forced to watch it. And Saudi Arabia, no me gusta that shit. You know what I mean? They are not interested in that at all, and they have banned the game completely. When they reached out to the developer says, we are not going to censor our game, and they're not going to provide an alternate version. Thus, the game has gotten banned. So let's get into this article, guys, from Phantom Polls. But of course, before we do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and like the video to push us out into that YouTube algorithm. Now, again, guys, I'm super excited for this game. I'm look very much forward to this game. I played the original, loved it. I am looking forward to this 100%. And the idea of a gay cutscene, again, I think we are absolutely starting to lose the plot here, or at least lose the idea. There is misconceptions that are going on right now, and I want people to understand something. When it comes to RPGs, especially RPGs, you could go way far back. There has been gay relationships in RPGs for the longest time. When it becomes a problem, for me anyway, and I've made this very clear in many videos, is when the gay relationship or the fact of the gayness in general takes precedence over the story. You know what I mean? There are so many mangas that I've read that have gay characters in it that are great, well-written characters and are highly respected in the anime community. When it comes to the Western studios, unfortunately, they don't treat them the same way. They end up being rainbow flag wielding fucking complete weirdos. They make their entire personality being gay, and that's where it becomes an issue for me. It's not the gay relationship itself, because I don't care about that. They care more than I do about it. It is about the simple fact of how it's represented and how much it takes precedence over the story. If your entire personality is being gay, I am not interested. But if there's a gay cutscene between two well-written characters, as long as I'm not seeing some banging and clanging, you know what I'm saying? But that's just me personally, you know what I mean? I don't want to see no gay banging and clanging, but still, at the end of the day, man, this game is going to most likely have a gay cutscene, and it seems like people are losing their mind over it. So it says Saudi Arabia news outlet VGA4A reported on X, urgent and official, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 banned in Saudi Arabia due to unskippable gay scenes in story mode. Now, this has got a lot of people questioning what is happening, right? Because now, unfortunately, due to pattern recognition, which is something I talk about all the time, these developers are being questioned. And you know what? Rightfully so. They should at least be questioned to an extent to find out how much of this is actually in the game and what's the relevance to it without, spoiling the game or anything like that. But then it says in an article on the outlet's website, it stated the following. It seems that the picture has become clear now, as the fate of the game will be to be banned from publication in the region. The article added the game has been banned in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia because it contains an immoral scene that promotes hidden agendas in video games. Furthermore, it noted the source also indicated that the game developer refused to release a revised version specific to the region, which led to the ban decision. Now, this is a double-edged sword, okay? Because I respect developers more that do stuff like this, right? That put in gay cutscenes and whatnot. I respect them way more if they stand by their decision and they don't bend the knee to anybody asking for censorship, whether that's the right or the left. I respect them a lot more. It's the same thing here. It's a double-edged sword. But also, you also have to kind of ask the question, okay, so how much of this actually takes precedence? You know what I mean? You start to get worried due to pattern recognition from other games that when you start to find out, okay, there's gay cutscenes, there's this and that, you start to find out, oh, wow, this is not as based as I thought it was going to be. That's where people are probably at right now. They're a little bit worried over Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and I don't really think you should be deep down, but I don't mind people asking questions. I think they have every right to do that. Another Saudi outlet, SaudiGamer.com, also reported Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 has been officially banned in Saudi Arabia, and the reason seems to be a sex scene between two people with no ability to cancel or override the scene. As we've learned, it's more than a minute long. The developer does not appear to be working on a Middle Eastern version at this time. It says the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia has not officially made any announcement regarding whether or not the game will be banned. The game's creative director has recently been catering to gamers who are opposed to wokeness, including homosexual acts, feminism, and transgenderism. Back in December, he humiliated BioWare by comparing Kingdom Come Deliverance to Dragon Age of Elgard. He wrote on X, wow, 7-year-old game versus recent release. A month later, he made an appearance on Vox News YouTube channel where he claimed that developers are afraid of being criticized by Asmongold, a critical drinker. A translation done by Reddit user Parazak reads, listen, I've heard that they're big developers companies really scared of hate tubers, let's say. The kind of guys who started criticizing Critical Drinker, Asmongold, and others who started criticizing big companies. He continued, and I thought it was so niche. Okay, he's Asmongold. He's got a few million followers. His videos have some impact, but it's definitely not what everybody is watching. Well, come to find out, it is, right? Now, at the end of the day, again, guys, I want to make it very clear. Just because the game has gay relationships in the game does not mean that the game is going to be woke, okay? There should be some level here to what is actually woke versus what is just a well-written gay character, or what is just a character that is well-written that happens to be gay. This is something that we talk about all the time on our live streams and our videos, and we need to have that distinction. Words need to go back to having meaning, because if you start labeling everything that features a gay character in it, or everything that features maybe a studio that has a gay employee in it, or whatever, you start to lose control over the narrative. This is what the wokies were doing. The wokies were labeling everything they didn't like as transphobic, homophobic, bigoted, sexist, racist, whatever, and they lost the plot. They lost the conversation. They lost control of the narrative. The same exact thing will happen here if we start to not pay attention to the little details that'll help us decide whether or not the game is woke or not. All we know right now is there is a gay cutscene that is over a minute long. Sounds a little bit long to me, in my opinion, but still, there is a minute-long cutscene that features 2 gay characters. To what extent that is, I have no idea. But I'm not going to start labeling this game that has showcased fantastic gameplay, fantastic combat, and has proven to have fantastic storytelling from the original game. I'm not going to, shun it off just because it features a gay character in it. I'm not going to do that right now. It hasn't, the developers have earned my respect enough to be able to say, okay, I need some more context here before I make a decision. Now, if they have these characters running around and banging in gay orgies and all that stuff, or waving around rainbow flags or something like that, this is the distinction I need people to understand. Now, it's a medieval game. Obviously, it's set in past times, so there's a difference there. But still, I'm very curious to see what they're going to do moving forward in terms of responding to all of this. And if they do respond, you bet your ass we're going to cover it. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you did enjoy. If you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.